Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this session on database concepts. We will cover these aspects and we will go with respect to MySQL database. Now let's look at a small small quotation. It's from Ralph Waldo Emerson of 19th century. It says, "Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen." Now let's go into our database topic. Here we are trying to define a table called student. Now if we want to define information data that is pertinent for a student, then let's see what all we need to define. We need to define his roll number. We want to store his roll number. We want to store his name and date of birth and many other columns, what are called columns. But right now let's restrict ourselves to these three columns. So now this is how we store information. This is student number 1, student number 2, 3, 4, and his names, their names and their date of birth have been stored. So this is called a table. In database terminology, it's called a table, and these three are called columns, and these are called rows. The data, individual rows or records, these are called rows. Now this is a primary key. On this basis all other columns are dependent. It is each row is uniquely identified by this primary key, so that's called the primary key. Now we will try and we will add another table called department, and we will try and add a column called department to each student, because each student belongs to a specific department. So we'll try and add these two, one table and one column. Let us try and add. Now let's add the department table first. So here we have added a new table. Department code is the primary key here. Department name is another column. 2 columns it has, and these are the individual rows. IT means information technology, so on and so forth. Now this is a student table. We have added this extra column here. As we can see, IT, there is a correlation. This IT is same as this. So this student belongs to this department code. So department and so on and so forth. The primary key is here roll number, and here primary key is the department code. Now the same table we are seeing it in a slightly different format. The same thing, only thing is we have drawn relationships here. This element, there's a relationship here, IT, this department code and this department code, CSE, this IT. So that's why this is called foreign key. Now because this looks like an extension of this, really speaking, though not exactly, but it looks like. So that is called a foreign key. So we have learned the concept of foreign key here. Now so foreign key, basically for a student, the foreign key is a primary key in another table. Okay, now for popular databases of modern age, such as Oracle, IBM DB2 and MySQL, these are popular databases as of current days. RDBMS, the Relational Database Management System, forms the basis of all these relational databases. Now, in a typical production database, this is a production database, we'll have hundreds to thousands of tables, such as an ERP database and so on and so forth. So there will be hundreds to thousands of tables, and there will be going to be millions of rows. And across all these tables and across all the rows and all data, entire data integrity has to be maintained. So that's the beauty of it. We will try and look at it in a later session. So in the next sessions we are going to cover queries, normalization and join. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.